Okay, so let's find out what some of the groups discovered when we're thinking about how we want to make this in focus. Okay, Katie, what did you guys come up with? Okay, trial and error. Trial and error meaning what? Okay, we turn the knob one way. If it doesn't work, we turn it back. Okay. Jim and Jenna, was there anything different that you guys thought? Oh, do it slowly. Okay. So their only suggestion is that we do the same thing, because we don't really know if it's counterclockwise or clockwise, but we just do it slowly. Good point. Okay, so here we have a projector, an overhead projector, that takes an object, which is my transparency, okay, and it creates what kind of an image? Larger, okay, and we call that what? We call that magnification, right? So we have this device that takes a certain size image and makes it larger. Can anybody give me examples of a device that takes an image and makes it larger also? Okay. Binoculars. Okay. Binoculars takes an image that's far away and is very small, and it makes it bigger for us. Anything else? Microscope. Microscope. Right. Okay, and one last one. Magnifying glass. Okay. Right? Not on a large scale, but it does magnify for us. Good. So now what we want to think about is, can anybody give me a device, or think of a device that we use that takes a big image or a big object, okay, and then makes it smaller? Okay, who have we Jillian. Can anybody hear her? Okay, I'll repeat it. Yep. When you take, what Jillian just mentioned is that we take a picture of something, okay? So if you take a picture of a baseball field or a mountain, which is tremendous, and you're making that image much, much smaller, right, and you're putting it on film, good. Or in today's case, we're making an image and we're putting it onto a file. Good. And then lastly, what we want to think about is, give me an example of something that takes an image and creates the same exact size. Somebody back there shouted it. Raise your hand, please. Robbie? Photocopier. Right. Xerox photocopier. Right. Okay, same size. That's the concept. So we have one device or a group of devices that takes an image and makes it bigger. We have another device that takes a big object or a scene, right, and makes it smaller. And then we have devices like a photocopier that takes an object and creates an equal image of it, right, 1-to-1. Okay? What we're going to do today, and you're going to break up into groups of 2 again, the same groups, is that what I want you to do is take the lens, not the mirror now, but the lens and the candle, so you're very familiar with this setup, and I want you to find the different distances, okay? It doesn't have to be exact, but just give me an idea of where the object has to be relative to the lens and where the screen has to be relative to the lens. And we all know that the screen distance from the lens is what? What do we call that? Very good. That's our image distance, okay? All right, so we have those 3, and I want you to all break down, and that should take about 15 minutes, and then we'll talk about results after. Good. Any questions? No, same groups. Be careful with the matches.